What if there was a service that actually showcases your work in the best way? And you can download those photos. You could even sell those photos if you want to. You can share them. You can create different kind of content with them, all through in this platform. And it's very easy to use. And that's what I want to talk to you a little bit about today. This is 2.0, a very big update by Pic-Time. And it's addressing a lot of the concerns and requests that photographers and content creators have been wanting. They're now having it here in this platform. And I use it personally for my YouTube channel because I'm reviewing lenses and cameras all the time. And a lot of you have asked me, hey, can I see the photos, a high resolution version of those photos? Instead of giving you a Google Drive link and downloading those photos one by one, I can give you this link and I'll show you some of the results and I can actually see what people like and so forth and what they're downloading. It's fantastic. So let's jump into it. Let's set up a new gallery here. And I'm going to do Vivo X300 Ultra because I just got a video out on that. Now, by the way, just in case you're wondering if you're an existing Pic-Time customer, you cannot transfer your galleries into 2.0. You have to start a new gallery by 2.0. Put the title in there and you can put your scene name so you can break it down by scenes. And then you upload your photos here. Now I've got about 90 plus photos thereabouts. Uploading them, I'm going to speed it up here for the sake of this edit. Now, one thing you're going to notice here is that photos that are very large in terms of resolution, in terms of size, it won't take. So there is a limit on that one, so keep that in mind. But here is where Pic-Time 2.0 really comes into play. You have a whole new gallery section where you can customize this by font, by colors. You can make your own colors. You can really fine-tune this to your liking, which is something a lot of us have been wanting because the templates before they were nice, but they were very basic. 2.0 has fixed that. Also, we got to go into downloading options here. This is something I really like because with downloading, you can set, small resolution, high resolution, full size, whatever have you, and you can also sell your downloads, which you couldn't do before, but now you can. So let's say you are an event photographer, wedding photographer, and you want to give it to somebody else. And you're like, look, you can download a certain images for free, but after that, you got to pay for it. You can set that tiered structure pricing in there if you want to do that. You can also say, I don't want you to download images from blogs or whatever have you, but they only come from here. You have full customization on this, which is absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, we got everything from framing to boxes to all that. And you can set up, as you see the pricing here, the tiered, high res, low res, whatever have you. You have so much to play with here, and you can adjust your pricing as you like to see it. So Pic-Time is really giving you a lot more opportunities to make money than before. Then also you can build your own shop, which is very cool because now there are services that will print your photos for you without you having to find your own printer. If you have it, great. But if you don't, Pic-Time can help you do that. You can set your pricing, your structure, all that's inside of there, walk you through that. It's not something I personally do, but if you are into that type of business, here's another way for you to generate money, and it's all done via the system. And the printing services will take care of your needs, whatever have you. They're really nice. Now, let's talk about blogs for a second. Blogs are very important because blogs allow you to have a bit more of a personal touch to the images, right? And I think for a lot of photographers out there, they're just showing the images. But imagine if you put words behind that to talk about your experience at their event. Imagine what that gives to a client. That the client sees you as not only a photographer, but also in a way, because photographers have social media accounts, as somewhat of a creator, as an influencer. That's another way to generate revenue. And it also adds a personal touch to the business because, everybody's worried about AI and all these things, but imagine putting something like this here. And it's very easy to generate because all you have to do is start typing in, some information and it generates the content for you, obviously by AI, and you can fine tune it as you want to do that. You choose the images that you want. You upload it, then you can customize how the blog looks. And by the way, the blog can also be used as an Instagram reel, and I'll show you how to do that later on. It's very easy through the mobile app. More customization, more fluidity to it, very fast. Obviously, I'm speeding up through this for the sake of the edit, but just to give you an idea of how intuitive this is absolutely fantastic. Now, a couple of things here is when you're designing your gallery here, some things may not be 100%. You can fine tune this. Obviously, you can change the structure of the images, your sample image, let's say your hero image, the focus point, all that. Now, based on this one that you're seeing here, my title image here, when I look at it full screen, is not the best resolution for that. I would probably want something a bit different, so I'm going to make this image a bit smaller. I'm going to change the background color. And I like to try to keep things uniform because when you guys go to my YouTube channel and you see this link below, I want it to all look very seamless, but at the same time, You can also say this as a template now. So if you're going to be doing this over and over and over again, like I do, this template saves me a ton of time. I literally just upload my images, choose my cover images, and that's it. Now, I also want to talk about this for a second. You can see the analytics here. And the analytics are very important because this gives you an idea, for me, especially as a content creator, the images people like, what they're interested in, what they're downloading, and then from there, what they're favoriting and what they're sharing. And this back-end data really helps me to understand my audience better. And as a photographer, this will also help you understand your clients better. You might have some images that you initially thought, I don't think they would work, but now that you're seeing what they're doing, hey, wait a second, these are actually really good. So there you have it. This gives you another opportunity because these small things, they're very small, minute things when you look at it. But these are the differences between a photographer that's doing a job for the sake of doing a job and a photographer who cares about their clients. And who wants to work with who more? Someone that's doing it for a job or someone that actually cares? They want to work with somebody that cares. And in this world of AI, where everybody's worried about AI taking their jobs, AI can't replace customer service. It can't replace this personal touch. These small things will make a difference for you. Even for me as a content creator, it has made a world of difference for me because I've had people message me directly, hey, thanks, man, for the link. The images look fantastic. And it's even helped me get more jobs with other clients because they see this work I put into it. Maybe it doesn't take a long time to do, but it's that little extra thing that makes the difference. Now, one thing that's really good about this is the filtering system. Now, it's called an AI filtering search system. And what's cool about this is this allows you to sort of group your images based, instead of searching one by one, especially if you have hundreds or thousands of images, the system has this AI backbone to it. So it can look at, let's say if I put lion, for example, right? But when I put in girl, it pretty much nails it all the time. So I think it's better. It's probably trained more towards humans than animals, but it just gives you an idea of how you can play with this. And then again, you can also, share your gallery via QR codes. You've got so many options here. But really what it comes down to is showing your work in the best way possible. Look, I think you and I probably can agree to this, is that when we look on Instagram or social media and we see these, these big accounts and they're photographers or content creators, and then you see their work, some of you probably are like, it's not really that good, but they've got thousands of likes and so many comments. What are they doing that I'm not doing? And you've asked yourself that question, right? We've all seen it. And really what it comes down to, what a lot of photographers don't say, is it's all about packaging. If you take these photos and you put them on their own, you don't know who took the photo and it's not presented in a really nice way, you may not even look at that photo twice. But if it's packaged correctly, it's well branded because you know who the person is, and it's presented well, this is what changes people's perception. It's like looking at a photo on a Google Drive file than looking at it in a gallery. Which photo will look more important? Which photo will look better? One in the gallery. Why? Because it's presented to be important. And that's one way that you can change your photography and your income, is by presenting your images in the best way possible. Now, look, you don't have to use Pic-Time. This is, even though I'm working with them on this video, there's other services. But what Pic-Time is offering here as a kind of a one-stop solution is really good. And again, I work in the business. I work in the entertainment business, right? And I can tell you how many times it's the small things that matter. It's the message, hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for this. It's 10 seconds out of your day can get you more clients. And think about this too. Let's say you're an event photographer, right? And you captured some people at this event. Maybe they were a celebrity or a socialite or whatever have you. And you sent them a link and their images were presented like this. Wow, your photos are great. This is beautiful. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to send that link to their friends. Hey, look at my photos. Portrait photographer, same thing. Hey, they're going to send this link. Hey, look at my photos. What do you think? What do you think that person's going to say? Ooh, those are nice. Who's this photographer again? Can I shoot with them? Because it's presented well. Trust me when I say this, that happens a lot because it's all about packaging. So guys, if you think this can help you, got a link in my description below. No extra cost to you, helps on my channel a little bit, but I use the service myself personally for somewhat of a different reason than professional photographers out there, but it's still for my content and I want to show my best photos. And I think for a lot of you out there who are looking to earn a few extra bucks, this could help you out as well. Anyway, if you like this video, like, subscribe. Thank you for the support, and I'll chat to you all very, very soon. Bye.